What's up, everybody? This is Chris Jolly, aka the Freight Coach, and I'm coming to you with another Weather the Storm Wednesday. All right, so this is a situation that happened to me earlier this year, and this falls into the complete gray area of damage to me. It's the first time I've ever dealt with it where it kind of fell into that category. I had an open deck shipment. It was 4 skid steers. It was only about a 400-mile run. So the driver departs the shipper, everything's intact. During transit, a rock gets kicked up and shatters the windshield of one of the skid steers. We found this out when the driver got offloaded the next morning. He had spent the night at the ship, or the receiver, excuse me. And when they were offloading it, they found the rock kind of sitting inside the cab of the skid steer. So that's where we know where it came from. Customer comes to me, though, and says, hey, how are we going to resolve this? Thankfully, it went to their facility where they were able to make the repairs, and I just had to pay for the windshield, which was, I think it was like just a little over $500. Me personally, I'm going to eat that cost up front to the customer because I don't want it to negatively affect them, my relationship with them. This is where my speech is always of going back to working with a set of core carriers comes into play, because I went to them. It was on one of their trucks. They aren't going to risk the relationship with me or my relationship with my customer. You know, I wasn't expecting them to take full responsibility, but we came to a financial agreement where I was going to reduce their rate on a couple of shipments to help alleviate my costs for it, because it's really not their fault. It's not the shipper's fault. It's not the receiver's fault. So it was one of those situations where I'm not going to insurance with it, but we needed to resolve it. We need to make the situation right. And I wasn't going to potentially risk anything with my customer. So I paid the invoice up front. I reduced the rate on a couple of future shipments with that carrier, and that resolved that issue for me. I hope you guys found this information useful. If you did, please hit that like button down below and share this with somebody who might need this today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.